Let's talk about the perfect storage solution. There isn't one. Sorry. We can get close, but there's no such thing as a perfect storage solution. Cheapest storage solution, plastic bags. It's always good. You want to get the 4 mil at least, maybe 6. The 2 mil, that's kind of crappy. 4 mil means that each side of the bag is 2 mils thick, or 4 mils total. So if you get a 1 mil plastic bag, it's going to tear right apart because it's only half a mil per side. So you can get plastic bags from your local drug dealer. No, don't do that. So I'm not sponsored by anybody. Just get that out of the way. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but McMaster Car, they're a little pricey, but they'll let you buy 100 bags. If you go to Uline, not sponsored, you're gonna have to buy 1,000 bags. So take your pick. If you know you need 1,000 bags, Uline or McMaster. Who cares, right? So you get your little 2x3 bags for resistors, and you make sure you label them, and you put them in your storage unit, which that's a different problem. A lot of them have been discontinued, so you're gonna have to do swap meets. Another thing, these guys, these little kit things, they're great, but as far as storage goes, they kind of suck because they have removable dividers. And with small parts, removable dividers means that the divider moves, the part slips underneath the divider, and everything gets all mixed up. So what do? You buy these things. These have dividers that don't move. You can see through them, dividers don't move, lid closes tight. There's only one problem though. These damn things break too easy because they're polystyrene. Polystyrene sucks. It's very brittle plastic. But if this breaks, you can buy another one, transfer all your stuff, go from there. These are great because they won't break on you as easy as polystyrene. Amazon, McMaster, wherever. Now your little itty bitty parts. This is really cute. I love this. Oh, look at that. The little jars from your local drug dealer. No, don't go to your drug dealers. Amazon. So this has got little capacitors in there. See? Ooh, where's the camera? Little capacitors are in there. It's labeled. It's on a little glass jar. Itty bitty lid. I think these are half-dram vials. Mostly for drug dealers, but they're too cheap. They don't buy the glass, they buy plastic bags. And then for like op amps, you got a ton of little op amps for surface mount. You can do that in a glass jar too. It's fantastic. No, it's not ESD, but I don't care because usually we don't have too much of a problem with ESD. So as far as small storage goes, this is great. You got your little parts, you got them individually coded, labeled, ready to go. What's the next step? Okay, obviously this is the next step, but these are discontinued. So you store your parts in bin drawers that you need access to, that you need real access to, parts that you use a lot, right? Everything's labeled. It's ready to go, right? Okay, so that's pretty good, right? So these are the resistors and things that I normally use because these are all quarter watts. So if you're going to store things and you need bigger storage, putting the 1Ks away. If you need bigger storage, you go to the next level, right? So you wouldn't put big parts in here, okay? So the next bigger parts, they go here. Okay. So if you're going to be building stuff, if you're going to be building things, now this is way overboard, mind you, because I've got zinc plated stuff, I got stainless stuff, 4, 6, 8, 10, quarter, 5/16. I got a bunch of junk space here. We got aircraft rivets. We got some knurled screws here. Terminals for things, if you're not terminal. We even got a little thing aside here for metric. But, you know, honestly, we're here in America. As long as you don't need to fix your car, you're okay. So we do have some space here for metric. We don't have a lot, but we don't worry about that too much. Buy what we need. But anyway, getting back to this, if you're going to store screws in any great quantity, number 6, oval head. We have 4 lengths here. Okay. And we've got a junk drawer, miscellaneous, for the overflow stuff. Because you're going to have overflow. Whenever you buy this stuff, you're going to have overflow. Phillips. Flathead. Slotted. There's actually round head slotted, but just call it slotted. Oval head, flathead undercut. You need those for sheet metal. So you're going to be doing sheet metal projects, you need flathead undercut. What's an undercut? It's really simple. The flathead has a relief to it so it doesn't go all the way to the shank. Sits flush with your panel project. Socket head cap screws. Everybody knows those, right? Did you know flathead cap screws? Okay. Button head cap screws. Like I said, I went way overboard. And this goes through all the sizes here. We got a drawer just for washers. Okay, even AN washers. Mil spec stuff. Nuts. You're going to be here, you're going to be going nuts. Plain, stainless, lock nuts, and kept nuts. Set screws. You're going to have set screws. You're always going to need set screws, PEM nuts. Threaded studs, flush nuts. Standoffs. You're going to need standoffs at some point. You're going to be building stuff, you need standoffs. Again, this is way overboard. Even the 1/4 inch. Way overboard. You know, it's up to you guys. You do what you think you need. I went nuts because I like going big on projects. So that's the next up. These are metal. These are what are these? These I can't tell what plastic this is. I think it's polyethylene. I don't know. Oh, that's where that foot went. I think those are polyethylene. Always buy more dividers. Okay. Yeah, these are Durham. Not cheap, not sponsored. Okay. These will last a lifetime. This damn thing, so. You can get another one from Home Depot, but see, it's all labeled and everything. So Durham's got our machine fasteners, and these are all sheet metal or wood fasteners. Okay. Phillips sheet metal, right? Drywall screws, it's mandatory, right? Okay, now you need more storage. You're gonna step up one more time here, right? Okay, Durham's got that solved too. Not sponsored. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking storage. Okay. Now, this is still one step below, but this is affordable for most people. We're not talking Stanley Vidmar storage cabinets here or List-A-Tool cabinets. We're talking about the regular stuff here. If you've got 100,000 or a million parts that you need to store, this is great. This is good stuff. And we're all labeled here too. You have to buy a labeler. RF connectors. Okay. You don't have to print your own cups. That's not necessary. You can if you want to. But these have different sizes. They also have dividers that move around. You can set them however you want. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. Power transistors, banana plugs. I'll show you banana plugs. Okay. Banana plugs. Look at that. Banana plugs. We're ready to build a spacecraft here. We even got banana plugs from General Radio. Can you believe that? Pretty cool, huh? Now, I don't know how the potentiometers found their way in here, but, you know, things kind of sneak around when you've got, an open space. So the drawers will set you back about 42 bucks a piece, and then the box will set you back about 120. Or you can get the one with the bearing slides, and that one's even more expensive, but they're still affordable. You see, I've got 6 of these things. That's affordable. Now, they've got bases too, but I took the legs off just so that they're not standing on the floor. The legs are inside the base there. Let's take a look at all the logic stuff. Look at that. The pockets are labeled. The stickers don't always stick, but when you do stuff like this, you're going to want to label things. Power resistors. Okay, we got power resistors all over the place. Half-watt resistors. Yeah, you got a lot of parts here to store. They're not just in there randomly either. They're in groups. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5, or 1, 2, should be 1, 2, it might be 3 and 4. 3, 4, might be 4 and 5, I don't know. You have to look. That's 4. And then I guess that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So most of the time, you know, most of the time you're grabbing 1K or something. Crimp lugs. Everyone's got crimp lugs. So what do you do with crimp lugs? You buy the one that has a slot cut out in it automatically when you buy it for the tools. Gee, someone thought ahead. They're pretty smart about this stuff. And look at how many tools I got in here. I've even got an Ethernet crimper in here. I got the Klein ones. I got the Ideal ones. Not sponsored. Okay. Got all my lugs kind of spread out here. And if it's mixed, I've got them in a bag. Right? Okay. Easy peasy. Molex. Molex got the crimper in there. Gee, you wonder why. Didn't have to print that. It came like that. Didn't come with the tool, but it came with the pocket, so I can fit the tool in there. Got all the Molex stuff. Right? Doesn't take a genius to figure this stuff out. Diodes. Tons of diodes. Maybe not tons of diodes. Okay. So, This one's nice. I like this one. Turret terminals. Ooh, look at all the turret terminals for making turret boards. Don't ask me for a turret board. I'm not going to make you one. Okay, so that's storage. Get yourself a shitload of bags. You don't have to 3D print anything. Just start shopping. Have fun.